Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 994 of the PokerNews Podcast. It is a special episode. I'm here at Thunder Valley Casino Resort in California for the PokerNews Cup, which is taking place right behind me. This is a $400 buy-in, $250K guaranteed tournament. I'm going to be here all weekend long. I'm going to play this thing, try to win it, but throughout, we're going to capture some highlights. I'm going to talk to some of the players. We're going to get some stories from these players, whether it's bad beats or just some poker highlights. We'll see, and inevitably, I'll do a winner's interview at the end of this podcast, but it is going to be all things PokerNews Cup at Thunder Valley for the Run Good Poker Series Passport Season Finale. Let's check it out. Chad Holloway here at Thunder Valley with Dennis Carlson, who is fresh off a deep run in the WSOP main event. Tell us a little bit about that whole experience.
Well, I was 7 long days. At the very end, I'm 71, so I was the oldest one still in it. And so I crushed, and next thing I know, I'm in 37th for 215,000, and I'm like, wow, it was an experience. I had my family with me on the rail the whole week. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds, people dream of a main event run. I can't get past day 2, so to get to day 7, did you get to play with some big names along the way?
Well, I got knocked out at the end with Todd Brunson. That was an experience.
Yeah, Poker Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was really the first time I've ever met him, and we're on the TV table and got to do everything. It was fantastic.
And I know you are part of Jonathan Little's poker coaching. Jonathan Little, a good friend of mine. How much did that come into play? You know what you learned through that?
Let me tell you, I've been doing that for 3 or 4 years after I retired at 65. Yeah. And then last year I came in third in the seniors for $326,000. And then this happened this year, and I really owe a lot to them and Tristan Wade, especially for working with like the recreational players. Yeah. And really made a difference in my life. It was amazing.
Well, I mean, you've got some momentum going for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you make a deep run here in the PokerNews Cup.
I didn't know this was here. I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. See if I have some more run good here.
Jackson, 7.
Chad Holloway here at Thunder Valley with Daryl Kane, the winner of the first ever, we'll call it major reentry tournament, 2010 at their Commerce. Tell me this story. This was now a big deal.
Oh yeah, it was incredible. I think it ended up being, oh my gosh, now I forget, but it was like over 5,000 people entry. First reentry, $330, I think, buy-in. Yeah, incredible.
What was the prize? You turned
yeah, it was like 300 and I don't remember. 300 first place on top, 368, I think. Yeah, it was a big win. It was a huge win.
To turn $300 into $368,000. Were people going crazy re-entering? Did you re-enter?
I did. So it was basically 670 or whatever. But yeah. So. And it was, I re-entered on the last day, last flight, and had to play until like 2 in the morning, I think, to get there. And then we started the second day at 2 o'clock that afternoon and played until 3 in the morning again to finally win it. Wow. It was incredible, yeah.
Now I got to ask, a lot of people aren't fans of re-entry. Are you?
I'm still a fan. I will always be a fan of reentry. However, I do like the limited, 1 or 2 or something like that. It's just, it makes it a little more fair, I think, for the normal guy. Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, good luck here at Thunder Valley in the PokerNews Cup.
All right. Thank you so much.
6, 4. Flip it off. Here we go. 7.
It's not often that we get to leave the casino during a poker stop, but the Run Good Poker Series is all about having fun, do a lot of adventures, and so they invited us, PokerNews, to tag along to the California State Fair, which is happening in Sacramento down the road, I guess. And look, I didn't bag for day 2 of the PokerNews Cup. I've got some free time on my hands, so let's go check it out. All right, we are here at Thunder Valley Resort Casino for day 2 of the PokerNews Cup. What started with 901 entries, 3 of which were mine, is down to 88 players. All of them are in the money. We crushed the guarantee. It was $250K. There is over $300,000 in the prize pool, and there is $48,000 up top for the winner, along with the coveted PokerNews trophy itself. Brian Winter is one of the players still in the field to keep an eye on. PokerNews is going to be here all day long until the winner's there. I'm going to interview them. But before we do that, I'm going to sit down with Ben Erwin, the director of poker here at Thunder Valley, and get his take on what the PokerNews Cup has meant this weekend, but also look ahead as to what's coming up for the Run Good Poker Series Passport Season Finale. It's still 2 more weeks of great tournaments. Let's sit down with Ben and hear what he has to say. All right, Chad Holloway here at Thunder Valley with the Director of Poker Operations, Ben Erwin. Ben, it is the opening weekend of the Run Good Poker Series Passport Season Finale. The PokerNews Cup is happening right now. The first time PokerNews has done an event here. How are you feeling about it?
It's been an amazing opening weekend. Over 900 showed up. You know, the World Series just got over, and people around here were ready to play. So it was great to see an amazing turnout. They're playing for over $300,000. But it's been a great start, and it's also just a great relationship. We've had Hendon Mob in the series now for 4 years, and with Tana, with Run Good, we've been offering the $1 Million Main. This is year number 5, and to have PokerNews an opening weekend really just solidifies the entire schedule. A lot of fun, and you guys with the merch and everything being given out, it's just been a great way to kick off the series, getting people excited. And we're looking forward to the next 2 weeks. Yeah,
we gave away a ton of T-shirts. We had the very popular teddy bear keychains. We had some Think Jerky, who of course are a sponsor here on the PokerNews podcast. The players seem to love it. I think poker players always love a freebie.
Oh, you bet. Yeah, it adds to that excitement, right? They got the shirts, they got the merch, they're out there, and gets them going and looking forward to the next 2 weeks.
One of the things that I looked forward to, and it lived up to the expectations, was High Stakes, the steakhouse. So it's High, Steaks. It's a great steakhouse here on property, and you always do it well, treat us nice, and we had a great dinner.
It's also, here we are big on doing things on the felt and off the felt. You know, it's so much focus is what goes on in the room, but we love to talk to people, get you outside the game, maybe have a glass of wine, get off site, do something. High Stakes is a great venue to hang out and just spend some time together. That's one big thing that we always focus on, is the social aspect of the game, making sure that people are out here, we know who they are, we appreciate them, we make sure to spend some time.
I think that's why you and Run Good are so great together, because they have the same kind of philosophy. Every time you go to a Run Good stop, the poker's great, but Tana and his crew, I don't know, make it more fun even off the felt.
100%. When we look at this series, one thing we've had with us the entire time, we do the live broadcast during the $1 Million Main, and whatever the theme is, you know, we're always dressed up in our costumes, our whole deal. This time we added the tag team event, so it's not just a tag team event, it's tag team twin. People will be twinning. There will be a costume contest. We'll have a little something for the winners there, and that's Wednesday before the main. But just, yeah, like you said, always adding a different element, something going on, and making sure that it's a fun, lively atmosphere for everybody.
You've alluded to it. So the PokerNews Cup, which will have a winner's interview here later today, was the first opening event, if you will, for like a 3-week-long series. Because tell us about the next 2 weekends, what's coming up.
Sure, yeah, the Hendon Mob Mid-Major. It's a $600 buy-in, $500,000 guarantee. That's been a fantastic event. That was our first $600 buy-in, $500K 4 years ago.
I was there. Yeah, that was the last time I was here.
Yeah, and it was amazing. This area, this region, that's a real sweet spot. And then we follow that up with the main, and the main will be a $1,200 buy-in, 40K chips, 40-minute levels throughout. So you get to play for $1,200. You get to play an event that's often costs more with that kind of chips and those kind of levels on day 1, and then on day 2 to be able to get it done in two days. We're going to do 40 minutes on day 2, but it'll still be a ton of play, and $1 million prize pool. Can't beat that.
$1 million guaranteed. Probably going to be more than that, hopefully.
Oh, heck yeah. No, it should be a really good draw. That $1,000 price point is really good. It gets us from the Bay Area. It's a big enough guarantee to get people to travel. We love getting people on planes out here, bringing them in. We're looking forward to all that the next 2 weeks.
Well, we're looking forward to chatting with the winner of the PokerNews Cup here in a moment. But before I do, I want to show you what Run Good has released over the weekend, and that was a look at their upcoming expedition season. Check it out.
In every corner of the world, there are those who chase fortune, those who chase glory, and those who chase the unknown. This fall, the Run Good Poker Series begins the Golden Expedition, a journey across legendary poker rooms, new frontiers, new champions. Every stop is a checkpoint. Every ring is a relic. Every victory becomes part of the legend. The adventure begins now. Run Good Poker Series Golden Expedition.
Chad Holloway here at Thunder Valley with the winner of the PokerNews Cup, Peter Thao. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was an impressive win. You started day one finished day one as the chip leader, started day two as the chip leader, and here you are with all the chips.
Yes, that I almost feel like for myself, I tend to self-sabotage sometimes because I'm like, oh man, I have all the chips. I'm expecting myself to win, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I did too many things. I thought I could get away with all these things. I made a bluff here and there, and then before I know it, I'm like out in 18th. But changed it up this time and just kind of like was very present, was very in the moment, and didn't let any moment get too big or too small. I mean, at one point I dropped to like 8 bigs, even starting as the chip leader. It just happens.
And it seemed that this final table, there were a lot of people here who came to play, but maybe none more so than you. It seemed like you had a pretty good grasp on this final table, I felt.
Yeah, I had a pretty good feel for it. There were probably a couple players I didn't really know that well, but just kind of going through the final table, got a good feel for how they're approaching decisions.
Yeah. I've heard that you are kind of on a extended heater a little bit. I think you had finished runner-up in a tournament here a couple years ago.
Yeah, so the WSOP circuit in Maine, I got second place to Travis Egbert, my buddy. He's a hell of a player, and it was a great and a fun matchup because we're buddies, so we were just drinking and having fun with it. So it's like that was like probably one of the better players to be heads up with, because then we could just have fun with it.
And then since then, you've been doing really well. I know that you just won earlier this year at the Pokerpalooza in Reno, and now you got another win under your belt.
Yeah, I did. That one was fun too, and you could probably read it in Dan's blog, but I almost didn't make it out there. Just random snowstorm in April, and I was like, oh my God, made it through, and it worked out. So
you won that one. And then I understand you weren't at the World Series of Poker this summer because you were somewhere else.
Yeah, I was actually in Japan, and I really wanted to go to the World Series, but at the same time, it's like I haven't been to Japan, and at the end of the day, poker and Vegas is always going to be there. We're in California; it's like our flight for me, but yeah, I mean, I'd much prefer Japan personally.
I always say that there's always another poker tournament. But yeah. What was it that took you to Japan? Did you win your way through Run Good Poker Series, I had heard?
Yes, so I actually did. And the timing was weird. So initially I won the Invitational, which had a $2,000 package to Japan. And I was messaging with Tana, and he let me know a month before I was supposed to go. But then I had a wedding and then a couple other family events during that weekend of the tournament that I was supposed to go play. So Tana gave me the package, the money for the package, and then I just rescheduled for just literally 2 weeks ago. Just got back 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing.
Yeah. It's on my bucket list to go, and of course this summer Japanese players dominated the WSOP. I think it's going to be prime for poker in the future, maybe a PokerNews Cup. You've got a Run Good Poker Series ring for this victory, but I don't think it's your only one, right? You've got some other Run Good rings. How many do you have at this point?
I think I have 3. This will be the 4th one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now you have the PokerNews Cup, the trophy. Do you have a spot for this monster?
I don't right now, but I'm going to have to make the room for it, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Peter Thao, congratulations on becoming the Run Good Poker Series Passport Season Finale PokerNews Cup here at Thunder Valley.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
Well done.
Yeah.